The reality of life for most men is absolutely depressing. And I agree that society puts huge pressure on men, and it's time for men to perform. As a man, you either perform or you don't. No, there isn't.
There is.
Then it's player versus player. The man who goes to the gym every single day, regardless of how he feels, will always beat the man who goes to the gym when he feels like going to the gym. It's women who decide who the winner is. Males will choose the man who's in fantastic shape. Females will choose the man who's got his money right. Females will choose the man who can fix any problem and he says yes without panicking. That's who women want. Women don't want the man when you come to him with your problems and he goes, oh, I'm too stressed today.
But women also don't want a dickhead.
But when you conflate, what you do is you mix two issues together to try and prove your point.
Successful men can actually be like, oh, okay, I don't actually feel like it today. Like, they actually can take a break and rest at that point. So we can't go play. There are women that actually enable men to process that emotion. Hey,
agreed.
Let's go back to work.
But you're missing a very vital point of that story. Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. So for women to come along and pretend they give a fuck about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to f. Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men because I dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. Yeah. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. As a man, it's player versus player.